Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come and run my mouth. I'm sitting here and have a load of laundry spinning as we speak, and it's 2:49 a.m. And I was like, let me just go ahead and be messy just for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take some melatonin, and then I'm gonna go to sleep because I have some things I'm thinking about doing. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm going to take some melatonin, and then depending on how I feel when I wake up, that's going to determine whether I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into this mess. So this is according to radaronline.com. So this is an exclusive. Real Housewives train wreck Karen Huger terrified she's going to be targeted by street thug inmates behind bars. Oh baby, Karen. I know Karen is this ain't even no joking matter. Girl, this is not a laughing matter because, girl, I done already told y'all. It's been times when I was giving advice that, I should go sit my speeding tickets out. And girl, I'm not jailfish. Okay, girl, I'm not going to jail. And I guarantee you I paid off every dollar. Girl, if I gotta pay off $20 a week when I get paid, I'm not sitting in jail. I'm not going to jail for nothing. Okay? But girl, when you do the crime, you gotta do the time, baby. Especially when they gave you four chances. Three, 4 chances. Real Housewives star Karen Huger thought she'd get a few months of her latest DUI offense. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I was processing it the wrong way. Let me start over. Real Housewives star Karen Huger thought she'd get a few months for her latest DUI offense, but the judge tossed her behind bars for a year. And RadarOnline.com can reveal the high maintenance glamour puss is in a panic, scared stiff that she'll be the target of vicious street thug inmates from day one. She's terrified what will come of her, a source told us. She's a celebrity, and quite rightly, she'll be singled out as a target. Is she a celebrity? She's a Bravo celebrity. They also warned she's just too skinny, bony thing. How will she defend herself? Is this Giselle? Giselle, are you the source? Because this sounds like something Giselle would say. On February 26th, the 61-year-old Real Housewives of Potomac star, who was worth $1.5 million, was sentenced to 2 years in the slammer with 1 year suspended at Maryland's Montgomery County Circuit Court. Do they mean net worth? Her net worth is only 1.5 million. I don't know why I would think it would be more than that, especially with her businesses and with the fragrance line, the candle line, unless. Okay, anyways, it doesn't matter. Girl. Whatever it is more than mine. Okay. Hugo was found guilty of DUI, negligent driving, and failure to control speed to avoid a collision, but acquitted of reckless driving in a car accident last March. An insider added the fashionita's blood must have run cold when the sentence was handed down. They added the other housewives were saying, "What did she expect? It was her fourth DUI." The hope is that she gets out early for good behavior, but that's not a comfort. Hugo was immediately tossed into a county lockup that's home to 1,028 men and women inmates. 1 year seems like a lifetime to Huger, said another source. They added she'll also be drowning in legal bills. She's having total panic attacks, insomnia, and not eating. It's one big nightmare, and it's going to be brutal after living a life of luxury. I mean, I hope Karen is doing the best that she can do. All jokes aside, it could happen to the best of us. But I think, again, to just repeat some of the things that I've said before, this is Karen's fourth DUI. So it's kind of hard to have sympathy for someone who, at her big age, clearly still hasn't learned her lesson. You know, I think if this was her first one, I do think people. I think that most people. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I think that this if this was her first DUI, I think that most people would have been like, "Girl, this is your get out of jail free card. You know, no, you didn't hurt anyone. You ran into a tree, but you know, at the end of the day, nobody got hurt. But knowing that what we know about the case, I think that's why when people found out that this was indeed her fourth alcohol related driving offense, I think that's why a lot of people were just like, girl, girl, go do your year, girl, go do your year, and then, girl, you can get out, and hopefully, you still have a job with, Bravo, NBC, Universal, whomever, um, and hopefully, everything will just kind of like fall back in line slowly but surely. Um, I know she's probably having a fit because again, they from what they say, right after he girl hit that hammer, girl, girl they politely went and made her inmate 572-9000056. Girl, they said they walked her right on to the jailhouse. It ain't like she went home and got time to soak and have a last cocktail. They sent her right on to the back. All right. Shout out to Karen. She'll be all right. She ain't got no choice. Okay. Baby, listen to this. In the words of Lanithia Monique Leaks, you never win when you play dirty. Okay. This is according to the Jasmine brand. So the Real Housewives of Atlanta, RHOA. Sorry, girl. I'm sorry, baby. It's 3:01 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so listen, let me start over. RHOA star Kenya Moore's ex-husband Marc Daly sued for eviction and over $448,000 in unpaid rent. So Kenya Moore's ex-husband Marc Daly is facing serious legal troubles, including an eviction lawsuit for his Brooklyn apartment. The landlord claims Marc signed a lease extension in February 2024, set to end in June 2025, but failed to pay rent for August and September 2024, accumulating a debt of $9,341. Marc, who was paying $4,920.82 monthly, now faces eviction after a February 2025 judgment. Additionally, Marc is involved in another lawsuit regarding unpaid rent on two retail spaces. A landlord sued Marc and two LLCs alleging they defaulted on leases for properties in Brooklyn, resulting in an outstanding balance of over $448,000. Marc owned the Brooklyn restaurant SoCo, which closed. I did not know this restaurant was closed until I read this earlier. Which closed in December 2024 after 15 years, citing a shift towards media. The landlord served legal papers at the restaurant in October 2024. Marc and the LLCs deny the allegations, claiming the landlord could relet the property, and that the suit should be dismissed. A hearing is set for June. Baby. And that's why he was over here, girl, trying to, girl, it's no shade. But, girl, that's why he was over here trying to shake down Kenya's Chanel bag. Remember, girl, he had that lady all up in court, trying to get her house, trying to get her coin. Oh, Kenya, girl, you married the light bill man. Oh, girl, oh. And I don't wish this on nobody, girl. I want everybody. I don't want nobody to be living under a bridge. You know what I'm saying? And girl, he got kids, but girl, from the sounds of it, girl, Kenya over there, she really a single mother. Because girl, if he ain't paying his rent, girl, what you think he got to give to little Brooklyn for her little dresses and you know what I'm saying, her little ice cream and lunches, and then he got other children. Girl, you ain't even got nowhere to lay your head. I hope she don't. I hope girl. I'm sorry, girl. Girl. I'm sorry. When it comes to people mistreating people, girl, I hope girl, don't let don't you get that man no money. Can you really ain't got no money to give nobody anyways? If we're gonna be honest, And y'all know that's the queen. But girl, the way they playing in your face down the Bravo, you might want to be saving your checks too. So you can't help Marc Daly out, that baby daddy and all. And the way you done came down here and told us you pretty much put all your savings into Kenya Moore Kenya Moore spy, and we don't know what's going on with that. So girl, you might not even you might if he even send you a text message, you better tell him you ain't got it. Girl, you got something I can hold, baby? No, I ain't got nothing you can hold. I'm over here trying to take care of your daughter. Okay? And myself. And you see how they doing me down to the Bravo, down to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I ain't got nothing you can hold. Hmm. Hopefully, if this is true, hopefully he can get it back on his feet. But when you play dirty, you never win when you play dirty. You never win when you play dirty. All right, so this is according to extratv.com. So Diddy wins dismissal of racketeering claims in Lil Rod's lawsuit. So Sean Diddy Combs won a limited legal victory Wednesday as a New York judge dismissed 5 charges against him in the $30 million lawsuit filed by producer Rodney Jones, aka Lil Rod. A year ago, Jones claimed that he was sexually harassed, drugged, and threatened by Combs while working on the rapper's Love album from September 2022 to November 2023. Jones' lawsuit claimed that he witnessed, experienced, and endured many things that went far beyond his role as a producer on the Love album. The lawsuit also alleged that Jones was sexually harassed by Combs' inner circle. Over a year after the lawsuit, Jones' Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act allegation was denied by a judge who felt that the music producer didn't provide proof connecting Combs, oh girl, we got pop-ups, and his enterprise's alleged racketeering conduct and his claims that he wasn't paid for his production work on the album. The judge said the court could not identify any casual link, defendants' alleged sex, drug, and gun trafficking activities. Um, Combs' alleged refusal to honor the contract with Jones is not itself a RICO predicate act, even if the contract breach resulted from Jones' refusal to participate in Combs' alleged racketeering scheme. Girl, I don't know what I just read. Okay. Oh, girl. Anyways, moreover, the judge dismissed Jones' allegations of negligent and intentional infliction of emotional distress, as well as breach of contract. Rodney's sexual assault and liability claims still stand. Anyways, it's some more. I'll put Diddy is currently behind bars awaiting a May trial. He pleaded not guilty on racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution, and forced labor. I'll put the link to the article in the description box. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. Baby, I went to the girl, y'all know I love Raw Stressful List. I bought some new luggage. I finally just bit the bullet. So I went and bought a suitcase. And I got you know how they have like the carry on, and then they have like the medium size, and then they have like the bigger one. A light bulb finally clicked. Girl, sometimes I act like Portia. The light bulb finally went off in my head, girl, because I was supposed to go to New York. This is before, girl. This is before, girl. All the planes started falling out of the sky. And I was stressing myself out because I was like, girl, I'm gonna be bringing, I like to wear coats and stuff. Wintertime is, well, not necessarily wintertime, but I just like I like cold weather. Give me like 40, I'm good. 30, when I can throw on coats and boots, that's the weather for me. I don't like freezing temperatures where it's like 5 degrees, 10 below, girl, 10 degrees outside. No, just give me a good 40. We good to go. Anyways, so I was stressing myself out like, girl, I'm trying to squeeze all these coats and these suitcases. And I'm like, this is just a mess. And then a light bulb went, I was like, just buy a bigger suitcase. Just buy a bigger suitcase. Yeah, duh. Girl, just buy a bigger suitcase. Buy the big suitcase. So then you can at least probably put 3 or 4 probably 3 of your coats in one of these suitcases. And put some other stuff too. So, anyways, I had went to Ross, and I guess sometimes it takes a while for me to realize that things are priced the way that they're priced. Remember we talked about this. I was like, girl, which suitcases start being 80 and 90 and $100, girl, at Ross? Um, so, anyways, I had found a suitcase, some luggage, and it was a nice size. I was like, okay, girl, this is cute. I could probably put about like 2, maybe even 3 of my coats in here. Put some jeans. Still put some stuff in here, and then I could still also have another my other luggage too. Because I always, when I go to New York, I always bring two. I bring two I bring 2 suitcases, 2 things of luggage, and I also bring a carry on bag and a backpack. Girl, I do the most. Girl, when I try to do the absolute most, sometimes when I go out of town, yes. Girl, I'll bring 2 like medium-sized bags that you put underneath the plane. And then I also have a carry-on, like a duffel bag, and then I also have a backpack. Girl, I do the absolute most. Anyways, um, so I had found a nice size. It was like $75. I was like, okay, this is cool. But I was like, okay, so this is my thing. I do like, I don't like, I always get luggage that's like black, silver, gray, blue. I do have like a small carry-on bag, like a hard shell luggage that's like orange. But I mean, it's carry-on. You know what I'm saying? But all my other luggage, I had 3 other suitcases. I had a black one, I have a blue one, and I have a silver one. But girl, everybody luggage I feel like is the same color. So I was like, I need to get something that's gonna stand out. So I'm not sitting there like thinking it's my bag, thinking somebody else gonna grab my bag and we about to fight because girl, you got my luggage and it's not even my luggage, or we have the same luggage. You know what I'm saying? So I got a green girl. So I got some green luggage. Okay. And I got the green because I'm like, girl, ain't too many people probably gonna have a green, a big green, suitcase this big. So I got a green. When I was like, girl, I really don't like this. That's really not my judge. Girl, I'm just like, give me black, give me blue, give me silver, something like that. Um, and so I got it, and then I was like, I don't like this. And I've had it for probably like almost been a month because you have like 30 days to return it. I bought it on the 1st because I had up until the 1st to return it. And today is December. Girl, I'm sleepy. Girl, it's 3:12. 3:12 in the morning. But it's March the 27th. So I had a few more days to return it. So I went to Ross today, and then I actually found another suitcase that I like, and so I returned that one, and now I have a blue one. So I literally did everything I didn't want to do, which was go get a suitcase that was the same color that would probably blend in with everybody else. And so now I'm really gonna be standing there thinking somebody got my luggage. I should have just kept that green suitcase, but I just didn't want it. And it wasn't an ugly green. It wasn't an ugly green. It wasn't like this neon green. It was like just like a deep green. Not even deep green. It wasn't even deep green. It was a color between like neon. It was like a mix between neon and non-neon. I can't explain. So it was like an ugly green. But I was just like, girl, this is just not my thing. Girl, just give me a black suitcase, a blue one, and that's it. So yeah, girl, I'm now about to frustrate myself. I might be going out of town next week, but I don't know. God, I'm just so scared. Oh, I don't know, girl. And then what's so crazy, y'all? Even with the planes, accidents happen for whatever reason. They have been showing more. The media has been showing more of these accidents. I don't even think, and I don't quote me on this. I don't even think the things that we've seen besides that collision, besides the collision, but some of these accidents that have been happening, like the plane that like landed and flipped upside down, the plane that I think it caught on fire or something like that, and they had the people standing out on the wing. I don't think I think these things happen. It's just that girl, we just don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? But now They're actually showing it. So it appears, I think what's happening is, this is what I think. I think it appears to us as though it just started happening out of the blue, but these things probably happen not all the time, but they've been happening. We just didn't know about it. They just were not covering it, and so now it just we think that, girl, oh my God, all these accidents are happening, but these things were probably also happening last year, the year before, the year before, the year before. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say? Anyways, girl, it is what it is. I'm not gonna let no girl. We gotta go, girl. Listen, I'm trying to get to New York. I'm trying to get to LA. I'm trying to get to Miami, girl. Let me tell y'all, bitch. Let me tell y'all something real fast. Y'all would not believe this shit. I was just telling my sister on the phone today, girl. Remember the nigga I told y'all I was talking to? Okay, so I was talking to this guy. We wasn't talking, but we communicated. We did. He lived in Miami. The one I told y'all, he found out he had a son from a girl he had sex with in high school, and he found out the mama had died. He found out he had a son during COVID. I mean, when the world shut down. Yes. So I told y'all the story before. I'll tell it another day. So um, I met him online, girl, like all the girls do, and we used to have fun together. Hello, that thing fine too. Um, so, anyways, we lost communication because he had got into a relationship. I remember one time I texted him and somebody responded like, "Don't text me back," and I was like, "Whoa." Girl, to mind you, we would like text, like we would probably text once or twice a month, like, "Hey, what's going on? What's going on? You know, how you doing? I'm good. Blah blah blah." Oh, just a real simple, easy conversation, nothing deep. And I'm like, "Okay, girl." Well, I'm like, "Okay, girl, whatever." And then I think he ended up telling me that that was a guy that he was talking to, and I kind of figured that, but I was like, "Girl, I'm not about to, girl, I'm not going back and forth with nobody with you on no phone." And so then we got to back text. We started texting again. I think I saw him a couple of times after that, and then one time he told me that he basically was dating a guy, and I was like, "Okay, cool." I have not talked to this man in it's been years, girl. I know at least what, maybe 3 years, 4 years. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Girl, why today I look at my phone? Why this motherfucker text me talking about, girl, let me read. I'm not gonna say his name. I don't even have his number saved. I literally deleted his number. Hi Rodney, is this still your number? It's blank from Miami. How have you been? Girl, he texted me today at 2:30 p.m. Girl, you get the fuck off my phone. Girl, now I'm gonna text him. Oh yes, okay. Because I was sitting here thinking about the things we used to do. That's I'm gonna text him back tomorrow. I ain't gonna text him back today, girl. We gotta play these little games with these niggas. Okay. That's I'm gonna text him back tomorrow. I ain't texting him back today, girl. Even though I wanted to. I was like, girl. Ooh, I might need to go ahead and use one of those credits I got. Y'all know I got a credit with Southwest, American, and United, and I think I got one with Delta too. I got so many credits, it's a mess. So getting there ain't no problem. Okay. So I might be in Miami next week. I don't know though. Girl. Okay, making it do what it do. Anyways. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.